Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube channel, and in this video I will talk to you about the prices of the JBL soundbars. Does it worth it to pay $1,200, $1,500, or you should buy only the JBL Bar 2.1 that cost $350? So we have here the JBL Bar 2.1 with the wireless subwoofer, and we have here the JBL Bar 9.1 with two rear detachable battery power speakers with this wireless subwoofer. I make this video because the price differences between the lower prices versus the higher prices are very big. So the JBL Bar 2.1 costs $350, while the JBL Bar 9.1 cost $1,200, so almost 4 times higher than the 2.1. And the JBL Bar 1300, the new release model, cost around $1,600, so around 5 times more than the JBL Bar 2.1. So in this video we will make a sound test to see how loud they are. We will make a bass test with the music, and at the end of this video I will tell you if it is really worth it to pay that much extra money for an extra bit of sound. I don't know. We will test this, and we will see at the end of this video if it will worth it to pay more than the JBL Bar 2.1, because all we want is to boost the TV sound, because the sound that comes from the TV, it is not enough. No bass, no volume, it is just not enough. So the JBL Bar 2.1 has 300 watts of power. 200 watts of power comes from this 6.5-inch woofer that is very big, and the difference of 100 watts of power comes from this main soundbar unit that is composed by 4 racetrack drivers and 2 1-inch tweeters. So it has 50 watts on a side and 50 watts on a side, and it gives you a maximum output power of 300 watts of power with that 6.5-inch wireless subwoofer. And the JBL Bar 9.1 with 2 rear detachable battery power speakers have 820 watts of power. This is very heavy. That comes from 400 watts comes from this 10-inch wireless subwoofer. This is very big, very heavy, and it will give us a huge amount of bass power. And this main soundbar unit that has 400 watts of power, only the main soundbar unit, and this is composed by 4 racetrack drivers, 2 up-firing full range drivers, and 3 tweeters. So this 9.1 soundbar deliver 820 watts of power of Dolby Atmos sound, because they have up-firing drivers, and these two 60 watts speakers that you can place on the back of the room to give you the full immersion of the Dolby Atmos sound. Dolby Atmos is a sound format that adds elevation to your sound, so the sound will come to you from all directions, from up to down, from front to back, and from left to right. So 820 watts of power versus the 300 watts of power. I think this should be interesting, because you will see that the difference in sound will exist, but we will see if it just worth it to buy the 2.1 or just go for the better from the market. So Now we're gonna test the full power of the JBL Bar 2.1.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can never doubt, know what I'm about, have your feet loud, it be raining out, I keep making sound, go another round, sound like I'm bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
So the 300 watts from the JBL Bar 2.1 reach 103.7 decibels. This is very good, and clearly it improves very much the sound from the smart TV. You cannot compare them. So you can even do indoor house party with only this 2.1 soundbar. 2.1 or 3.1 doesn't matter, it has 300 watts. As you see, the remote controls are almost similar. This is the remote control from the 2.1 and this is the remote control from the 9.1. So they are almost similar in size, in function, in everything. So now we are gonna test the same song at the same distance from the decibel meter for this measurement to be very precise.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can never doubt, know what I'm about, have your feet loud, it be raining out, I keep making sound, go another round, till I'm looking bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
So at the same distance from the decibel meter, the JBL Bar 2.1 that has 820 watts of power reach 104.7 decibels, while the JBL Bar 2.1 reach only 103.7 decibels. This is slightly more loud than the JBL Bar 2.1, but uh, in many cases it is not that important how loud it is, but it is very important how the sound came to you and the clarity of the sound. So because the JBL Bar 2.1 has much more drivers than the JBL Bar 2.1, has the Atmos function, the up firing speakers, the 10-inch wireless subwoofer. It is clearly that the JBL Bar 9.1 was much better than the 2.1, but in this video we are not comparing the JBL Bar 2.1 with the JBL Bar 9.1. We want to see if it is worth buying the the much more expensive soundbar than the JBL Bar 2.1 or JBL Bar 500. So before I tell you which I should buy, I want to see the inputs. The inputs, we will find them on the back of the speakers of the main soundbar units, and they are just like this one. So the power, the optical, the USB, no, for service only, and this is for charging a phone or something else. The Ethernet, the 9.1 has even the Wi-Fi feature, and it has one HDMI out that has EARC and one HDMI in, just like the JBL Bar 9.1. So as inputs, there are not much difference. Only the JBL Bar 9.1 has Wi-Fi connectivity, has Ethernet, and of course it has smart function. So the JBL Bar 2.1 has 300 watts of power. The JBL Bar 9.1 with Dolby Atmos has 820 watts of power. The JBL Bar 2.1 reach 103.7. The JBL Bar 9.1 reach 104.7. The sound clarity, it is clearly for the JBL Bar 9.1. The bass power, it is much more than the JBL Bar 2.1, but is it worth buying the JBL Bar 9.1 versus the JBL Bar 2.1, or the JBL Bar 1300 versus the $400 JBL Bar 500? In my opinion, only if you want better sound quality and money if it's not an issue for you. It has a real wireless speakers that last up to 3 hours of playing time, so you can watch a movie with the rear satellite right behind you. It has the better bass, it has smart features, but it costs 4 times or even 5 times more than the JBL Bar 2.1. So the conclusion of this video, it is very clearly to improve the sound from the smart TV. You can improve it very well with a JBL Bar 2.1 or a JBL Bar 3.1, or even the $500 JBL Bar 500. And if you want the premium quality, of course you can go to the JBL Bar 1300X or Pro, to the JBL Bar 9.1, but for 4 times the money that you pay for this, I think you will not get 4 times of sound quality, loudness, bass. um, so it is clearly both sounds amazing. The JBL Bar 9.1 sounds much better, but it is very expensive, so you can do just as well, almost just as well, with the JBL Bar 2.1. So what is your opinion? Feel free to subscribe our AudioTribe YouTube channel, and please hit that like button. Cheers.